Yes, everyone. Hope you are all doing well. Welcome back to another stream on the channel. Hope everyone is doing well, man. Hope everyone is doing well. We're back with another live stream. We're talking about what David Ornstein had to say yesterday in regards to Liverpool Football Club. So yeah, we're going to be chatting about all of that. Make sure you subscribe to the boxing channel. We got it linked in the chat. Also, it's on your screen right now. We're going to be posting up there very much daily content. So, yeah, bless up to everyone. We are going to be live for the next probably hour or so. So, yeah, we're going to be chatting about all this news regarding Semenyo. Would I take Semenyo? Why do I not rate Semenyo? Because I know a lot of people in the chat, I know a lot of people in the Liverpool community like him. I'm particularly one of those fans who doesn't. So yeah, we're gonna chat about it. Let's bless up the chat. Big up to Wesley in the chat, because again, this is a Liverpool stream, brother. Big up to Benjamin. Big up reaction chat. Slap the likes. Yeah, man, slap these likes up, chat. We're gonna try and push for 20 likes. Bring me Semenyo. He's a baller. I know you don't rate him, Reacts, but for that price, it's a steal, IMO. Well, we're going to be chatting about it, mate. Bless up to Jacob. Bournemouth raid. Yeah, man. Yeah, obviously you're a Brighton fan, so you want him to get raided, innit? Love to see it. Yeah, link is to the boxing channel. We're 8 subscribers from 50 on that channel already, so we're trying to bless it up. Big up to Curtis in the chat. You good lad. I am good. Hope you're well, my brother, as well. Hopefully we get Semenyo, but he shouldn't be our priority. I'm a centre-back and a DM. I agree with you, Curtis. I agree with you. Big up to Antic. I hope you're well, lad. Big up to CJ. My baller has a release clause. Yeah, you're baller, yeah. Footy, did you see in the news? Usyk news. Joshua missed massive chance to fight for a title. And I am doing a video about Alexander Usyk later. I did one last night on the boxing channel, so I'm going to do another one later. What does it mean for Alexander Usyk? Is he retiring? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But slap the likes, subscribe, and let's get into the news. So this is what David Ornstein had to tweet yesterday evening. Bournemouth may be powerless to prevent Antonio Semenyo's sale in January. Contract includes a 65 million release clause available to all clubs, but must be triggered by a set date. So FC Bournemouth get time to replace applies again in the summer at a lower price. I'll be very shocked if Semenyo is a Bournemouth player come the end of January. I think that's probably the best way to genuinely put it. I would genuinely be shocked if Semenyo is a Bournemouth player by the end of January. Again, with him getting a £65 million release clause in January, and the key bit here is, I think this bit's interesting when David Ornstein says applies to all clubs but must be triggered by a certain date. Cool. Applies in again in the summer at a lower price. What is that lower price? So if he's got a 65 million release clause, does that release clause get cheaper in the summer? Because if it is, surely you'd probably wait till the summer to see how he fully goes on with a full proper another season at Bournemouth. Will he go City? I've got a weird feeling he's going to be a Liverpool player. I said this yesterday. I've got a weird feeling Semenyo is going to become a Liverpool player. Now, I don't particularly rate him. I particularly don't rate Semenyo to what other people. I particularly don't rate him. I really, really don't. I just think there's better players, in my opinion, for the price of Semenyo. But for 65 million quid, I don't think you can go as wrong because, 65 million quid is kind of nothing in on this day in the market. Big up to Jordan. Hope you well, my bro. Imagine Semenyo, Gakpo, and Gamara, Salah, and Chiesa as our wing options. Yeah, it'd be fantastic. However, we're not solving the main problem. We need a centre back and a DM. I think someone said it in the chat. Curtis said it here. Yes, hopefully we get Semenyo, but he shouldn't be our priority. IMO, centre back, and a defensive midfielder. They should be our priorities. They should be the positions that we're ultimately looking at and working on. Semenyo's stats this season. I know a lot of you are stat merchants. 6 goals and 3 assists in 11 games for Bournemouth. I think that's respected numbers. Last season, he got 11 goals and 5 assists. So, first of all, I want to see, even from a GA standpoint of view, is if, his numbers can actually be improved upon. Because, I think he's had a fantastic start to the season. However, that obviously remains to be seen if he's going to be a quality player. Wasn't there water news? Yeah, we did go through the bits of water news, but we will go over it again. Slap the likes. Always well appreciated. But no, I think this is what also Indicala tweeted, and to be fair to him, he's been very right on this story. He said, "We were only told 3 English clubs can activate the release clause. Please see our story from the 7th of November." And obviously, he said, "We understand Liverpool presented an offer to Bournemouth for an only for 65 million. Bournemouth will release the player if the clause is in the contract is met." And to be fair, he'd said this on the 7th. It's now what? This 18th? So, to be fair to IndyCar News, he's looking quite creditable on this situation. However, in my opinion, I would rather go and spend 65 million on. I believe personally, if we was to we can get Gahey and Wharton for the price of 80 million. I'd rather go and put an extra 15 million. We get 2 players, a centre back that helps with some of our problems, and helps. And we also bring in a midfielder as opposed to a winger. However, I understand it and hear it as to why Liverpool wants him. He's quick, he's energetic, he's fast on the ball, technically very good. However, I think very much sometimes when I watch Semenyo, when it's not going his way, what does he do to improve his game? So let's say, for example, he's coming up against a right back or a left back and he's not having the best of games. What does he do to counter that? At very many times I'm watching him like you're very much a one-dimensional pony, one-trick pony, and that's something. I've seen a couple of people comparing him to Mane Regen. Yeah, Mane regen. My opinion, first of all, let's not compare him to Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane is a great of the Premier League. I think that's just a diss towards Sadio Mane, in my opinion. But I wanted to see if there's any more stuff. Twitter looks like it's just crashed. Yeah, and also Davo C. Cop did tweet new David Ornstein have confirmed a 65 mil release clause. We broke the news a number of days ago that there has been a contract between Liverpool and Bournemouth over a potential move for Semenyo at Anfield. I mean, look, I just think I've got a feeling this deal is going to happen, isn't it? This deal is probably going to happen. You taking him? Big up Zia, bro. Hope you well, my bro. Are you taking him? My opinion, no. Look, there's certain stuff in Semenyo's game I like, but for that price, I'd rather go and get Adam Morton and Gahey wrapped up as deals. I believe, in my opinion, we're going to sign all three, by the way. I do. But as of right now, there has to be a priority. And the priority, ultimately, you rate Gordon, but not Semenyo. I do rate Anthony Gordon. I do rate Anthony Gordon. People in the chat know this. Yeah. I actually think Anthony Gordon will do better than Semenyo for Liverpool. And also, to add into the point is, for 65 million, right? Why didn't we just do this business in the summer? I believe we actually wanted him in the summer, but I think Bournemouth basically said, yo, you've already took Kirkes, Kepa's gone, Huijsen's gone, we've also lost our other centre back to PSG. There's no way we can lose Semenyo on top of that. I believe Liverpool and Bournemouth are going to do this deal in January. I do think Semenyo's going to be a Liverpool player. And it's not about me trying to gaslight the chat, because the people in the chat know I don't rate him. They know I don't particularly want him. There's other players I'll take. Milik Fofana for 30 million. Go and get me a Milik Fofana. Go and get me Gahey for the price of that. You still have a bit left. Save that bank for Adam Morton. You got yourself a fast, energetic, good on the ball, technically good wise when it comes to dribbling, pace and power, can carry the ball up the pitch in Milik Fofana. And also you got Gahey for the price of that. You've saved some money also on top of that. Go and get me Adam Morton. But look, if Liverpool do sign him, I'm gonna back him. I'm gonna want him to obviously do well at the club, because that'd be pretty stupid of me. But I've got a feeling, man. But yeah, bless up the likes, man. We need to get pace back in the team, especially our wingers. I do agree with you, Ant. I do think Liverpool are missing that ability, because Semenyo is someone that can carry the ball up the pitch when they go and get stuff. That's what I like about his game. However, I just think for the price, if Liverpool already had Adam Morton, we had centre backs, we had cover in all areas, I would hear the deal a lot more. But we're in a situation right now where it's clear we need three players, not one. If we just needed Semenyo to tick off the final piece to the jigsaw, yeah, by all means, go and get him. Cool. But we need Adam. We need a midfielder, and we need a centre back. To be honest, and Gordon is good. I rate Anthony Gordon. I know why people don't. I think with Gordon, his finishing is kind of jarring, though. I think with Anthony Gordon, I don't think he's particularly recovered from when he was almost going to get that Liverpool move. And he turns up in the big games. You know, this is a big game player, big mentality, good mindset. You know, he was very good against the top six. Gordon over Semenyo, man, please call touchline. This reacts, watches football with blindfolds. I did not say Gordon is a better footballer than Semenyo. I just prefer him. You just named everything Semenyo does, but 10 times better. I've just named you I've just named you things that Semenyo does. Did he say Fofana? Okay, Chubb, we may be different fan bases, but let's all gather here and laugh at reacts. For what? For what? For rating a footballer? Mate, you rate your football club, who's not even got a mentality or a mindset. Like, what are we doing here? Whoever you get, make sure he's more suited. I agree. He has to be. Whoever Liverpool get on the left-hand side has to work out. Because if not, we're in the bin. Footy is right. We've got a massive problem at the moment. We play a massive hole in our midfield. It just needs overruns. Facts. Fofana's Barcola off Wish. I don't right. Let me finish and hear me out when I say this. Ismail Fofana, the final product, the final article, the final piece. No. However, there's potential there. He's also a cheaper option. Let's say, for example, you move abroad. You've been given £1 million, right? You need to get a new car and a new house. And you just go and splash it all on the car. Forget the house. That's literally what you're like, CJ, bruv. You need someone that can do the defensive job for when Kirkus pushes up. I hear that the factor of, Semenyo has good link-up play with Milos Kirkes. There is that play there. However, yeah, I think Fofana is a backup. Yeah, I agree. We don't need someone to come in and be absolutely sensational. I'm not worried about Liverpool scoring goals. Hugo Ekitike, Alexander Isak is going to turn good. The people that think Isak is not going to turn good are people that don't watch Liverpool Football Club or are just blatant and retarded. Isak is going to turn good. Mo Salah will still score goals, I think. Ekitike, Kadagakpo has been proven he can do it. I do think other players will tune up with some goals and assists as well. So I'm not too concerned. Again, Szoboszlai's been picking up numbers. I think Vert eventually will pick up numbers. He is someone you bring on for impact. Yeah, I agree with you. Hence why I want him as a backup. I don't think Liverpool need an out-and-out starting left winger. That's my point. Isak just needs to get up to speed. He does. Hence why he's, out of all the players, he's the one player that gets a free pass for me. But then I'll have people in my community who watch me. Oh, you're sticking up for him. He's your favourite player. Of course he is. Blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not that. Yeah, I heard he did. Szoboszlai humbled. I'll be honest. This may sound selfish. I'm kind of glad some of our players won't be going to the World Cup. It means they'll be fit and ready for next season. Right, I'll be so real verse joined the wrong English club. Yeah, I think you're daft, mate, because I think Elise, oh my God, he would have cooked at City. We don't know this. Yeah, but this is how I know you've not actually watched our games. This is how I know you've not actually watched our games. Because what's Florian Wirtz struggled at in this season? The physicality of the Premier League. Doesn't matter if he's at Manchester City or Wolves. It doesn't matter. He has struggled with the physicality and the pace of the Premier League. It doesn't matter who he's played for. Yes, some of our accounts, yes, he would have done better, if we set up the midfield stylistically different. However, this narrative for you to be at Manchester City would be far better. I disagree. The Swedes are saying Isak should change his name back. I don't give a toss what they say, mate. Or if not, then Bayern, of course. You go into the game. I find out. I should know. Hopefully, I don't know. I might miss this one, to be honest. I've spent a lot of money on tickets this season. A lot, mate, already. It's been quarter of a season, and you're already saying that Elisa ain't happening, stop crying. Yeah, anyone could cook. Dead ass club, man. The positioning minimizes the stuff from happening, though, and Pepe's good at that. Yeah, I agree with you. However, I don't think you're quite understanding the point here. If you're right, okay. Let's think. Name me a dead ass striker that is slow and sluggy. Chris Wood. Would Chris Wood do well in the Bundesliga? Probably not, because it's about counter attack, pace, hitting teams on the break, using your technical ability. Chris Wood probably won't cook in the Bundesliga. Do you get what I'm saying? So, unless you play to his strengths. Do you get what I'm saying? Exactly. Thank you. These things make a difference. UCL and Vert swap deal? No, I will not. Chris Wood will be top goal scorer in the Bundesliga. What, over Harry Kane? Oh my god. 6 likes for 20, man, by the way. 6 likes for 20. Bless up everybody in the building. But see, I watched a Verts comp the other day, and if our players simply pass to him 2 yards out, he's got 11 and minimum 5 assists. I agree. I do think Florian Wirtz has been unlucky when it's come to the goals and assists. I think, he has been unlucky when it's come to the goals and assists aspect, but what can we do? Chris Wood will be top goal scorer in the Bundesliga. No, he wouldn't, bro. Come on, man. No, he would. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, my God. Bro, he said top goal scorer. Word Lewis to Lewis. Game is gone. By the way, I don't think he played bad versus City. I thought he actually was bad, in my opinion. But yeah, chat, make sure you click in the link for the boxing channel, by the way. We're 8 subscribes from we're 8 subscribers away from 50 on that channel already. So yeah, bless up to my community, man. Every single time. But no, I agree. I do think Florian Wirtz will turn up good, though. I do. But no, chat, back on Semenyo. I see why Liverpool like him. However, there's flaws in his game I don't like. Very one-dimensional trick pony. There's many times where I've watched Semenyo where he's running down that left-hand side of play. Yes, it's all good and fancy. And what does he do? Just run it out. Run the ball out. Yes, don't get me wrong. I like a player who can take a player on, of course. You want to see that. Because I do think we definitely need that. However, Semenyo shouldn't be our priority. Do you remember when a couple of years ago we signed Cody Gakpo? Cody Gakpo shouldn't have been our priority. It should have been a midfielder. Do you remember the season we signed Liverpool have a weird... They just love attackers. We love attackers. He is physical, though. Bro, actually, look, he tried to link up with everyone, but nothing worked out. I agree. Bro, I'm literally criticising him. What are you on about? Bruv, I'm literally... Zia talks news, I criticise my team. And my players. When needed to be. Like, what are we even doing here? What are we even doing here? But the interesting thing is about this tweet, the fact that it applies for again in the summer, but at a lower price. What is that lower price, though? I want to see how much he is actually on at Bournemouth. I mean, I imagine he's not on a mad amount. Bournemouth wage bill. Let's have a look at Bournemouth's wage bill. So Semenyo's on 75 grand a week. If he was to come to Liverpool, he'd probably be on what, 120? And yeah, he's got the 65 mil release clause. Because obviously he signed that 5-year deal in the summer, which included a release clause. How much did he get? Was he on last season when he signed that new deal? Semenyo was on 50 grand a week, so they gave him a 25 grand increase. But to be fair, they did, free up a lot of, wages off their books. So it's fair. It is fair. So yeah, I think if he was to come to Liverpool, he'll probably get given 120. Not gonna lie, Reacts, you call out your team, but you get defensive about managers' fingers. What? What are you on about? Huh? What does that even mean? Managers' conversations. What do you mean I get defensive? How do I get defensive? What's up, Footy? I hope all is good, bro. Yeah, I hope you're well. Oh, big up to QT Mods, mate. I hope you're well, my bro. Auto correct. Bro, you know what? Fuck this. You want to be giving it the big one? Join the link. Zia can't even beat an egg. But yeah, bless up the chat, man. Slap up these likes, by the way. Over the mood for our country island, still curring and hangover. Yo, go on, lad. Go on. What, so you guys actually fully qualified for the World Cup? Is that real, yeah? Just don't try it. Don't try it. We know you're the one that's giving the chat. So come on in, back your chat. Come on in, back your chat. Come on. Come on. We was meant to be doing our show as well, so no, you come on this channel. One sec. Oh, he's coming on. He's coming on. Let's roast this nut. Still a playoff, but most we have done in ages. Oh, who have you got in the playoffs? Who have you got in the playoffs then? Let me know, my guy. Do 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 do. One sec. But yeah, bless up everyone in the chat, man. Slap these likes up. We've got Zia Talks coming on the show. He said avoid managerial conversations, apparently. Yeah, let's see what this nut's gotta say. Yeah, not sure yet. Slap the likes. Yeah, big up Donna. See ya. Yeah. Slap the likes and subscribe, people, man. So yeah, subscribe to the boxing channel. Make sure you are clicking that link in the chat. So we're 8 subscribers, I think, now from 50. Yeah, big up Clive. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. Yeah, big up QT Mods, always supporting the channel. Big up Donna as well. Hungary have a chance to qualify for the World Cup because UEFA changed the rules to let top 4 finish nations. Man, peak. That's peak. It's peak. But yeah, chat, man. Let me know how any of you Liverpool fans in the chat. Are you taking Semenyo, yay or nay? Yes or no? Let me know. Are you taking him? In my opinion, I said no. Yeah, while we wait for this fraud Zia talks. Mr. Reaction, very handsome, thank you. I'll take it, but we still need 100%. Yes. I did not say that though. What do you guys think of the fight, mate? It was unbelievable, mate. Yes. People are taking him, yeah? Okay. Okay. I respect your opinions. Come on, Zia, bruv. Hurry up, you fraud. We got people waiting. But yeah, let me see if there's any more news on the Semenyo stuff because apparently also Arsenal are interested. But then I look at Arsenal's depth and I'm like, Sky Sports posted out this. Who will trigger the Semenyo's 65 million release clause? Sky Sports News reported last week that Manchester City, Liverpool, and Tottenham were watching. I think Semenyo wants Liverpool, and I personally believe Spurs. I've seen a couple people say Spurs. Like, why would you want to go to fucking Tottenham? You got Liverpool and Man City, right? Coming in for you. Why would you go to Tottenham? That's just like Mohamed Kudus going to Tottenham. Stupidness. Liverpool are favourites to find Semenyo. Semenyo knew he was joining Liverpool. Breaking Antonio Semenyo 50 million and Tottenham last summer. Semenyo transfer update via Indicolor. Liverpool sporting director Richie Hughes has been in direct talks with Bournemouth for 2 months over Antonio Semenyo. Liverpool are now clear favourites to land Semenyo in January. Arsenal can't afford Semenyo, but they're pushing right up against UEFA's squad cost ratio limits unless they make sales. One possible outgoing, Miles Lewis Skelly, who could move out to help fund new arrivals. Arsenal ain't selling Lewis Skelly. But yeah, chat, let's welcome the absolute fraud. Zia talk.
Anyway, hello.
Hello, mate.
How are you doing, Mr. React? Good
How you
sir.
doing? How you doing, Mr. Talks?
I am doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. Typical Saudi fashion, waking up late, sleeping late, all that stuff. But you know what? I'm watching your stream. It's actually calm, but then I bring up the whole defensive thing about the manager thing and you get rattled. Why are you getting so rattled, bro? Are you getting rattled because you're still slot in, bro?
What do you mean?
So what I meant by that, yeah, is yes, you call out your players. Yeah, anyone that watches reaction and they don't think you call your players, I got up. However, when we do our show together, bro, yeah, or you do your streams and some people call you out for you still saying slot in, you don't like it, bro. You don't you don't understand where the slot outers come from, bro. You
I
don't
don't.
get
I don't understand. I don't. Hence why I don't talk to them.
no, but Reacts. Let me tell you something. You claim to be a winning club, yeah. Winning clubs, what they do is when they see something wrong, be proactive in it. Being proactive is change. Yeah, when time is fit. Unfortunately, you don't have that mentality, brother. In all due respect, bro. For you, it's all about, well, Slot won me this, so if he won me then he can win me now. Okay, here is what I think, yeah. Let's look at Real Madrid as an example. I know you hate that club, but let's look at them as an example, yeah. There's bare Madrid fans, yeah. that was like, well, Slot won me this, he won this, so we can't get rid of him. Not Slot, Ancelotti at the time. Ancelotti. Yeah, Ancelotti won me this, whatever. So we can't get. But then there's some that'll be like, or a good portion actually, they'll be like, well, okay, thank you for what you won me then, but what are you doing now? I have that same mentality, bro. Yeah. By the way, we had Thomas Tuchel as my manager, bro, and I wanted this guy gone halfway through the season because we lost the cup, we lost literally everything. Yeah, even before we lost everything, I wanted the brother gone. Yeah, that's the levels, bro. But you, man, you claim to be big, but for some reason, you don't act like a big club. For you, man, it's all about moments. You know what I mean? And it's all good to have moments, bro. All good to have moments. Trust me, I know what a moment feels like, bro. I went to a World Cup game in which my country beat the eventual world champions. I know what a moment looks like. But then I see my country get knocked down. I still call my country out. You know what I mean? Again, mentality, levels. Yeah? With you, man, bro, it's like it's about moment. And you think these moments are
No, it's
reoccurring.
not about moments, though. It's not about moments. I've told people for so many reasons why I think Arne Slot's a good manager. My main reason hasn't just been, oh, he won me the league. He gave me the best day of my life. Blah, 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 blah. No, it's not, though.
You've claimed it, though. You've claimed it on our show that we do weekly. You've
Yes,
claimed
it
it.
is. When I was at the stadium and saw Liverpool win the league, it was the best day of my life. Right?
Yes, and okay, that's all good. I'm never.
That is one of my reasons as to why I want him to stay.
Go on, Reaction. You were saying?
That's one of the reasons why I do want him to stay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but bro, that's not the right way to think. That's really not the right way to think, though.
Bro, you just admitted it. One of your best days of your life was when you went to go and watch.
Yeah, and guess what? I didn't say I called out the players and managers like literally like after we lost to Poland and Mexico. I wish I did YouTube back then because people would have seen my side, bro. I remember calling these people out, and my friends were all against me, bro. Every single one of them.
Yeah, and I bet we'll also have clips of you saying, "Oh my god, yeah, we're gonna win the World Cup."
No. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was our biggest opportunity to like win the group at least, but we just fumbled. We fumbled.
Did you even qualify for the next round?
I'm telling you, we didn't. No, we didn't. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I lost my shit, bro. No, but React. I use that as an example.
Give all that monologue just to say, yeah, we didn't qualify.
No. React. You're missing the fucking point. Like, the point is, those following two games that we lost, I called them out, bro. Yeah, and I was like, bro, what is that? This is pathetic. And they were using injuries, etc. I'm like, okay, and the opportunities are there. If you score certain chances, you go through. Bro, my point is, bro, listen, I get it. Slot won you the Premier League. He did. Yeah? But how many games have you lost in a row, bro? Like, it's getting pathetic at this stage. You're losing so many games in a row. Yeah, you beat Aston Villa, you beat Real Madrid, but as much as you deserve credit, Real Madrid are frauds. We've been saying they're frauds. Two things can be true. You know how they say there's like a gray area? We both agree there are gray areas at times.
I'm going to say something, yeah? And if people want to take offense to it, they take offense to it. I don't care, right? The majority of the people that I've seen say slot at are the reason. Some of the reasons are pathetic. Some of the reasons are some of people slot out before we even start losing games, and I'm like, shut up. How about what happened to just going to support your team? What happened to that narrative? And this is where social media has fucking killed it.
No, but you're supporting.
No. Because I'm slot in, I get abuse from it. Oh my god, you just want to lick Slot's bald head. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're the Liverpool gal. Oh my god, you're a top red. Blah 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 blah. No, that's my opinion. I've given my reasons as bullet point after bullet point after bullet point why I am slot in. Right? If they want to be slot at, let them be slot at. Right? But don't tell me how to support my club, how to think about my opinions. No one's going to tell me what to think and what to do and how to support my club.
Oh
If I
no,
want,
I'm not telling you how to think.
no,
All I'm
no,
trying to
no,
tell you is
no. If I want to go and spend money at the club shop, I'll do it. If I want to spend money on to go to games, I fucking will do it. If I want to back this manager, I will do it. If I want to say my opinions on what I think about this team and the manager, I will do it.
okay, Rex. Can I ask you a question here? Have I approached this whole argument
I'll
with
read the chat in a minute, man.
Wait, Rex. Have I? You see, I know you talk about Liverpool fans, but have I ever approached you with all disrespect in this conversation?
Well, no, not in this conversation, but you've done it a few times where you've been like, "Oh, your standards are on the floor."
Yeah, but that's not really that disrespectful, bro. And all due respect, I can tell you this with all due respect, brother.
Look, we listen. We we move differently compared to your club.
Oh yeah, bro. Trust me, I understand, but that's why you man are overrated as a club.
Shut up.
I'm not lying though.
Overrated.
By the way, you see the reason to why you haven't been winning like league titles before 2020? This is why, bro. This is
No,
why.
it's not. No, it's
This
not.
is exactly why. I'm
Oh yeah,
telling you the root. I'm telling you what. Listen, it's all good being a classy club, and I'll give you guys credit for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be that disingenuous. But I actually think Liverpool, without the fan base, just the institution alone, are actually classy as hell. They really are. Look at what they did for Jota. Rest in peace. Yeah, like, but at the same time, bro, man said that well, you should care to be honest. However, at the same time, though, the mentality of your fan base in general, bro, giving all this chat, but then when the real questions are being asked, you're not willing to entertain. This
What do
is
you mean?
why. This is why you are where you are, bro.
What do you mean? I'm not willing to entertain.
But by the way, the reason why you're not gonna like what I'm about to say. Listen, I think Liverpool is bigger. I'm telling you this from now. But the reason why Man United fans can entertain these conversations of them being bigger because of these things, bro. Because Man United, let's be honest, they are kind of more ruthless than you are.
Man United.
They are kind of more ruthless than you, man. Yes.
Oh, shut up. No, they're not. Their
Yes, they
fans.
are.
Their fans are stupid. They want all the
No, they
Glazers.
have idiotic fans. Don't get it twisted. They have a good chunk of idiotic fans. I'm not denying.
Touchline will say, "Yeah, I want Glazers out," but he'll go up to Manchester, yeah, and spend about £1,000 on the club shop. Still ordering kits from the Man United club shop, but he wants Glazers out. We want Glazers out, and we want Glazers out. Grow up, mate. Shut up, bruv. Don't compare me to them fucking
Yeah,
scum.
but what's wrong with buying Man United merch, man? I mean, he's
No,
supporting.
but no. If I didn't want my owners at my football club, I would not buy club merch from the club shop.
Yeah, but by the way, so here's the thing, yeah. Like, obviously, I don't like certain things my club does, but I still get buying merch. I don't give a damn because I
No,
support my club, and
but you're going against the principle.
what's this principle that like boycott this, boycott that? But let's be honest, they're gonna stay regardless.
Yeah, long may this say Glazers stay in 10 more years.
No, my point. You know my, and this is about anything, yeah. See the whole boycotting this and boycotting that. Like I respect you if you do it. I'm not one of those to tell you don't do. It's your prerogative, yeah. But my thing is like if you were to do it right now, yeah, bro, these men can con the world to thinking they have no money, but they have money. That's why I generally don't think it makes a difference. I really don't.
Mate, don't talk to me about flipping. Um, don't don't even talk to me about going trophyless, mate. You've not seen your fucking club win a trophy. Like, shut up, bruv.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Wesley. No, like actually, to be honest,
Big up
after
to the
all,
Crystal Palace fans in the chat. Even their club have seen it win a
no,
trophy.
but I was gonna say, even though some of their fans been chatting too much ahead of our game, but
You're Arsenal. No one cares about you.
no, I was gonna say
I could,
the
you
last
know
time they
what?
won a trophy was in 2020. Yeah, before I won a 6-2, but like, come on now.
I went past the Emirates at the weekend, and my God, I forgot how much of a dive it is. The Armory. We are the Arsenal. The Arsenal. No one's fucking scared of
Yeah,
you, bro.
but Wesley,
No,
in all due respect, these owners like, and this is not me saying this like I agree with it, but they just don't care in it. As long as, because you know what it is. Once you're at a certain level, you're never going down. You're never going down. Never going down.
no.
Man said, man saw one. How old is Wesley? I'm curious. I want to see if he
He won't
actually
answer.
won.
He's got a kid, so I'd assume he's
Oh,
loose.
okay. If he has a kid, then maybe he has actually. Then
No,
okay,
he's
then
an
maybe.
old man.
Okay, Wesley. Yeah, fair enough then. Yeah, because I thought he was another version of you, man. I'm not gonna lie. No, fair enough, Wesley. Then.
Nah, bruv. Like I can't. Arsenal are that club where I just don't understand. Like it's the fan base for me. It's genuinely the fan base. Like oh man. I think Arsenal might have the worst fan base in the world. You know,
I mean, if I send
like
you a clip that
as much as I
screen
hate
recorded
United,
reaction, bro. Yeah, low key, I can hear it, man. You know what it is with Arsenal fans. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
like their fan base is like I they might be worse than United, City, Chelsea, Madrid, and everyone all put
But do you
together. You
think
know,
it has to do with the AFTV thing, like AFTV, and then
I think
it's
it's got
became
nothing to do with AFTV though. I
no,
genuinely
no, but
don't.
like they became more mainstream basically. Like before AFTV, they weren't really as known as that jarring compared to the United, the Liverpool.
Oh no, they've always been jarring. They've
They're
always
too over the top. That's one thing I'll say. They are hella over the top. You know what it is? I'll be honest. You know what it is? I know, like, I'm talking about you, man, and Man United fans chatting bare crap, yeah, but at least you, man, win trophies somewhere in it. These men haven't won in, like, God knows how long.
yeah, man. These men never fucking win. They're fucking crap. Apart,
Like for me, I'm the type of fan that goes against clubs for chatting when they don't do anything. I'm not really, because by the way, let's be honest, majority of football club as institutions act the same. You know what I mean? So if I was to hate on institution, like I would basically have to hate like on the same thing, in it. I'd have to hate nearly everybody. Like that's the way I see it. But with fans, bro, certain fans chat certain ways, in it, based on what their club has done.
hmm. No, I just don't. I don't know, man. Do you have this in the Al Halal fan base?
Who?
Like retards in the Al Halal fan base?
Well, I don't like using that term, to be honest, because I've met somebody that actually has that. But anyway, I know what you mean, like idiots. Um, I mean, there have obviously in the Saudi Pro League in general, there have been some idiotic fans. I'm not gonna lie. However, I will say this: one thing I respect about Saudi fans is they're very quick to hold you accountable for your BS. Like it's not even only about footballing ability, by the way. You know what it's also about? It's
Go on.
also about, do you care enough to play here? Like I had a conversation. Like by the way, I have a good question. Have you heard that Ivan Tony's been linked to Everton, for
Chelsea.
example?
Everton.
Yeah, he's been linked to Everton. Do you know why? He's not
Go
been
on.
favored. He's not been favored lately because he's not been performing as good this season so far. Yeah,
Yeah, because he's crap.
I actually think he's cold blooded, but the problem is this season he's not been on it,
I think
right?
he's. I think he's
But
okay, but
Al Ahly fans will call him out because he has not been performing lately. Like, and it's kind of showing signs like he's not caring as much as he did last season. Same with Gabri Vega, baller, but he just didn't care. Like, if you don't care to play, they'll call your ass out. When we lost in the Club World Cup to Fluminense, Malcolm was literally just our fans expected him to be pissed off in it. But obviously, he saw his family and he was happy, and then it was a whole misunderstanding, and they had a little altercation in it. Like our fans they take like an element of care very seriously. You know what I mean? And that's why I always like defend the Saudi, or like players that join Saudi league when it comes to like, do you care? Do you not care? Blah 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 blah. It's not only about like you know what I mean, money, like that type of thing. So yeah, bro, over here, yes, we do call a lot of things. Obviously, you'll see odd people here and there. They'll be like, bro, in a Nasser fan base, for example, you'll see people be bare defensive about that club because Ronaldo joined. That's it. They'll be like, oh, Al Nasser's the biggest club because Ronaldo joined. Okay, and now what? How have you won since he joined? Like what?
No, their fan base are jarring as well.
No, but again, and it's not even. By the way, I'm not even talking just locally because obviously Ronaldo and people that join these such clubs, like look at Lee Gunner, he's an Ahli fan because of Riyad Mahrez, right? Like again, certain people join clubs or fan bases of clubs because of players joining clubs, innit? So with the whole like Ronaldo and Al Nasser thing, there are actual foreigners that don't know much about Saudi Pro League history that will literally say, "Oh, Al Nasser is bigger just because Ronaldo joined. Without Ronaldo, your league is nothing." Which okay, I hear it, but that's not the point. If you follow the league history in its own, in its isolation, Al Hilal is the biggest. It's always been, it will always will be. You know what I mean? Or at least not always. It has been for the most time. Because at one point Al Ahli was big, at one point Shabab was big, Wahda, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, again, you have to know about the Saudi Pro League history to understand these things, though. So I don't fully blame them because again, they're not like educated enough because they don't care to educate themselves. It's like when I talk about Bayern and Bundesliga, or if a League One fan was to talk about PSG or whatever, in it, Marseille, whatever. Yeah, it's like you have an opinion on these people, these clubs, but you don't watch them. So how dare you have such opinion?
PSG are a dead club.
Reacts, you're missing the point.
No, they're the most plastic club I've ever seen.
You can call them plastic, but they have more winning mentality than you, man. That's for sure.
I'm a proper PSG fan.
Proper PSG fan. The
Yeah.
red and blue brother that I did the preview with.
That's actually supported PSG before the success.
Yes.
knows the history
Yes.
of
I asked him how he
Liverpool.
became a PSG fan, and he was talking about how he used to live near the area that they play in.
Fair.
The guy is French, but he lives elsewhere. He lives in Singapore.
How random.
Well, opportunities, brother. Asian countries give you bare opportunities. I don't blame them.
Would you move to Singapore?
Huh?
Would you move to Singapore?
No, because I live in Saudi, bro. I don't need to move elsewhere.
No. Guys, if you didn't actually know, Zia Talks is already full time on YouTube. Hence,
No, I mean, I'm trying to make this full time eventually.
you are full time basically, Zia, because you could just live off daddy's money.
This guy, bro. Hey, you know what, bro? To be fair, I don't know how true it is, but I'll tell you later more about it. But I got monetized somehow.
Go on, G.
But it's a weird way how it happened. So I don't know if I have to double check with AdSense later or something. But hopefully this is the beginning. You know what I mean? Hopefully this is like the beginning of getting somewhere with it. But
No, I hear what you're saying.
what is he saying? Question: I am not a Bayern fan. What? That's not a question, though. Man said you look 12 and 34 at the same time.
Well,
That's
mate.
That's a bit random.
Again, I bet if you was to go onto this stream, yeah, you could do dot to dot with your face, mate. Especially in the winter time. Thank you. Enough said. You don't see any spots on my face, you grim. Oh God. But no, Zia, man. I want to. Seeing as you try and put me in the hot seat, yeah. Because I don't know how long you got, yeah. If please tell me there's scenarios where Elise could leave Bayern Munich.
If we don't win trophies,
If
it's
you
that
win,
simple.
If you win just the Bundesliga and Salah leaves, we get a massive fee.
Let me tell you this, yeah. If we do that for the next 2 years, then I can hear your point. If Because bro, I don't think he leaves this summer. I'll be so honest. I think you guys are just saying this because he plays at Bayern.
No.
Yes. If he played at Real Madrid, would you have the same energy?
Yeah, because I can't sign Real
No,
Madrid.
no, you would no, you wouldn't dare because Real Madrid literally own you in the transfer window.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do, bro. Either they take players off you, or they take your targets off you.
Oh, shush, man. No, man.
So yes, you wouldn't have this energy.
I haven't been. To be fair, have I said to you, Elise is going to be a look? Have I ever said to you, confirmed facts? Because if I had, you would have clipped it. Have I said Elise will be a Liverpool player?
I mean, yeah, you've sometimes said yes, sometimes you've said no.
No, I said it depends on if Salah stays or not.
You said this. Wait, can you repeat?
I think it depends on if Salah stays or not.
Yeah, but I think Salah stays though, unless if Saudi pay Liverpool big dough.
Yeah, you pay us 100 million.
I mean, to be fair, I low-key would still pick Salah at Al Hilal, despite because you know what? I might do a video on Jude, but I might mention Salah in this conversation. Players get overrated, so they get overhated eventually. That's what it is.
What?
When you know how a player is good, yeah, but they're not like as good as people say, you know.
Mm.
Because of that, it's now become an agenda thing. Like I kind of have this with Jude Bellingham in it, in which because they're rated too highly, it's like, bro, just shut up in it. Like he's not that guy. You get me? Like I understand that, but then a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll be like, he's a bum, he's shit, he's like, and all that stuff. You get
Mm.
me? That's I think what it is, bro. It's a lot. It's like I feel like people have said, "Oh, he's the greatest, one of the greatest Premier League players to ever play." Blah 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 blah. So now it's like when Salah plays shit, they be like, "What the fuck are people saying? He's not that." You know what I mean? He's the worst world class player I've ever seen. Worst. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Like Salah, we have to. Here's something we need to understand here. Like brother's actually pretty intelligent. Like when it comes to vision. Like some of the passes he makes are actually ridiculous. You know what I mean? Yes, his dribbling isn't like don't get it twisted. His talent in terms of like dribbling isn't really like all that. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. It's not all that though. You know what I mean? But then at the same time, brother's still somehow putting himself in the right place in the right time to score goals.
I do rate Jude, but not. I preferred him when he was at Borussia Dortmund, and I've said that for a bit now.
Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna talk about that in a video, Wesley. Because you know what it is. I don't think it's just an English thing. I think it's a whole thing of him getting overrated as well. That's just my honest opinion. Like not many people want to talk about
The
that.
level of Phil Foden or Bellingham. Let's not even do this.
Wait, sorry, what?
Bro's trying to put Eze in the same conversation as Bellingham and Foden.
I mean, he has the potential to be fair.
No, he doesn't. He's too late in his career now.
Wait, how old is he?
He's like 27.
I thought he was younger, bro. Holy smokes! Yeah, never mind.
Elise was always the younger buck.
Yeah, Olise is hella. Yeah, Olise is hella. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Bro, I think Eze's a good player.
You see, this is what I mean. Nams is saying Jude is. I don't think Jude is world class.
I think.
I don't think he's world class though. Because if he was world class, by the way, his best. By the way, you know, like people acting like Jude was like the main guy that Madrid winning team. He really wasn't towards the second half of the season. It was like which one is it? Is it Vinny or is it Jude? You can't have it both ways. You can say they both contributed, but which one? Who was the main guy? It was Vinny towards the end of the season.
What, the season where he first joined?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think Carvajal at right back provided more impact than you people think. Valverde, same thing.
I said the same thing. Carvajal should have been up there with the Ballon d'Or that year.
Same. I agree.
But
No, I think he should. I actually personally think, based on their idiotic logic of like, if you win trophies everywhere, you know how Jorginho got pushed to third. By that logic, Carvajal should have won the Ballon d'Or.
what? Because of the Euros.
Euros and Champions League.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. Am I lying?
Yeah, no, you're not lying. Well, it's like this year, Dembele won it.
Yeah, but Dembele actually makes sense though, because he
I said
contributed to
Yamal.
that Champions.
Yamal should have won it, in my opinion.
Who?
Yamal.
Yeah, but Yamal for what? Domestic treble, which is, I mean, it's all great, but
He won a
Dembele
Euro.
actually contributed in that Champions League winning run.
He also won a Euros last year.
No, but Yamal is, you make more of a case for
What
him.
are you on about, mate? I literally just said already. What? Nah,
No,
bro.
but Riyaz, the Yamal thing, based on that, it would have been more logical in 24 Ballon d'Or, not 25. Because the criteria is, I think, from October till October, innit?
Yeah. Chat, let me put this guy in the timer because he's just a weirdo, bruv. Yeah, we'll see you again in 24 hours, mate. Go and get yourself a job.
Oh, yeah, that brother was jarring to me as well, Colin. Yeah, get rid. If it's who I'm thinking of, you get rid, bro.
Bruv, go and get yourself a job. Provide for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Get out your mate's kitchen. So let's put the powder down. Do you know what I mean? Go and get yourself an haircut because you look like a tramp. Get yourself some links because you smell like one as well. Bosh. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Fair enough.
No, man.
It's not even about roasting reacts. Like, you guys actually think I pulled up here to, like, listen. For me, it's just having a conversation. That's this is all it's about for me. It's all about having this conversation, bro. It was all about having this whole managerial talk. Listen, and I get Rex, I get it. Like, for you, it's like when you see your manager win you something when you didn't expect it, and I get it. Appreciate, by the way, I come from a culture where you have to be grateful for everything you have. I understand. Don't think I don't get you. However, at the same time, bro, in football, bro, so much is on the line, brother. Are you willing to sacrifice that for being blindly, like, grateful, let's say? Because, like, so you can be grateful for that one moment, but then what about now? Don't you want more? Like, that's my thing. Don't you strive to have more?
No, I agree with you.
But then that's my point. By the way, Nems, it's possible. But then again, we have to rotate our squad very well.
Bayern, for me,
it's possible, but I'm not gonna be moving crazy saying, "Oh my God, we're gonna do." If we beat Arsenal, though, to be fair, I'll show a bit more chest because
no, Zia. If you guys, the more you know Zia talks, this guy does move fraudulent in that aspect.
How?
Oh, that voice crack.
Yeah, how? No, because I actually want to know. Yeah, I don't care how.
Because this is you. Oh, I'll show chest if we beat this team.
Yes, because I am not that fucking.
No, you're always on the edge. You're always on the edge. Like
because bro, there are potential reasons to why we don't win as well.
You know that clip where that guy's got the balconies like this? Woo, woo. That's it. It's like, oh my God, do I just jump off and say my opinion, or do I just play it safe?
No. My personal opinion is
you definitely play the best
football. No. My personal opinion is we play the best football, but unfortunately, you could be playing the best football in bloody September, October, November, but by the time you get to May, you don't. Am I lying?
Say that again.
I'm not gonna lie, Wesley. I have to agree with you. That Chelsea take, bro. Listen, I do rate their players still, but like that back line, bro. I did not think that back line was gonna be the way it is after, bro. You know what, Wesley? You can have your moment about the Chelsea one, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie. As much as I rate some of the Chelsea players, like I'm not gonna change my energy about that. their defense is they're just too. What's the term I'm looking? They're very childish for you know what I mean. Like too many red cards, too many red cards, and I realize how like immature their backline acts or like how poor they play when we beat them 3-1. When we beat them 3-1, I was like, holy shit! All these times, Chelsea, the fans that was set against this whole Chelsea thing, I see why now. Like I saw Tosin and bloody who was the other brother at the back at that day? It was Tosin and Chalaba. Chalaba scored the own goal. I'm like, what the and Gusto done that stupid back pass and Reece James, by the way, escaped murder in my opinion. How he didn't get criticized for that neither for like not even being alert for that goal is crazy to me. But now Wesley, I hear your point to be fair. But yeah, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. No. So, if would you be pissed off if a team that if a team like a Liverpool won the Champions League?
Oh yeah, I would be annoyed because then you overtake us. That's
I
not
need
happening.
it.
I don't have to worry. That's not happening.
That's not happening. Clip that chat, thank you. What's that?
Yeah, clip it. I don't mind.
An
I can
hour
be
and 6
confident about
minutes
that one.
in. We'll clip
An
that.
hour, 6 minutes to be exact. See, I'll help you.
I've got all the clips out. You know that.
You have the
got a
clips
whole
of me. What clips do you have of me? Are
saying that
you like
Liverpool
that alert to clip me for what? What did
saying
I fuck?
Liverpool, saying Liverpool are crap and that. You're
Yeah, you
finished.
are. Yeah, you are shit at the moment. Yeah, you are shit at the moment.
So
I'm lying. Wait. Would you do? Wait. Don't get it twisted. You can cook me if you win, fine. But aren't you shit at the moment?
yeah, I agree.
Okay, then. Now what?
What do you mean now
Now
what?
what?
What do you mean now what?
Bro, you man are shit at the moment. Like, come on now.
Your point is?
The point is, listen. I just don't think you're gonna win. Like, you can
It's
laugh
fine.
at me if it happens. Cool.
No, that's fine. We'll let you have the last laugh.
Whatever. We will see, bro. We will see.
No, we will see because see what's gonna happen. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
We will be there because chat. We are going to
So
wrap it up.
you're going to Budapest, yeah? You know the same stadium, by the way, that your player was doing the cry fucking celebration to the Irish and then got dunked on, bro. 3-2, bro. Yeah, if he was, you know what? Bring Liverpool to Anfield because I need to see Szoboszlai do this for if we play you then, and then we dunk on you then, bro.
Yeah, okay, mate. Okay.
In Budapest as well, bro. You get me? In
You
his
ain't
home
do-
country, bro.
you
Yeah, him
ain't
and Cherkez.
you ain't doing anything in Budapest.
I mean, we're more likely than you are, that's for sure. I can say that for free. Clip
Definitely,
that.
mate. Definitely. But no, bro, before we wrap it up, what have you got coming up?
What do I have coming up? I mean, I'm gonna do a video on Jude Bellingham. We might get back doing heavyweight show, but I need to think of an idea for that one.
Yeah, get your
And
creative cap on.
sorry.
Get your creative cap on.
Yeah. But yeah, and maybe I'll do a show with Sam and to talk to him. Other than that, really, nothing much, man. International break, dead as hell. Like the only international game I cared about was Germany versus Slovakia. Uh, that's about it. Like I
Have
didn't
you
even
guys
care about
qualified
Saudi and
yet?
Morocco. Man. Saudi and Morocco already qualified ages ago.
Oh, decent. Now I've not watched any games. I can't lie. I've
You
not
haven't
watched
even
any.
so you haven't even watched England play.
No.
Damn, you hate England. I see how it is.
Bro, I was at the boxing, bro. So why would I?
But how was the boxing?
It was sick, man. Turkey Ala Sheikh, Maji.
You better make sure you're here on February, by the way.
I'm bringing someone tonight about my visa, so I'm praying.
Bro, if you can make it by February, because there's gonna be an event here by February. I think it's probably gonna be in Kingdom Arena, like it always is.
Oh God, Reacts and Z at IRL. Bloody hell, this is not gonna be. You know what Z is gonna do, guys? We'll leave you on this. He's gonna be like, Reacts, can you like stand there? I'm gonna get in my car. And we're gonna film some stunts, and he's just gonna go, fuck this. It's time to end this cunt.
No, but the other day you say I drive slow.
Yeah, you do drive slow.
No, I don't. I drive
I'm
normal.
seeing you on call with you, my brother. You drive slow.
Bro, I drive normally, bro, because I'm not trying to crash. However, if you want me to drive fast, I can. And then it'll be like, oh my God, no, you're not safe driver. Oh my God, oh my God. That's what they always do, bro. They say, oh, you drive so slow. Then when I drive so fast, they'll be like,
Reacts has no passport. Reacts has no passport and what's it called? You know what? Fuck this. Let me get it all for you. Back.
Wesley, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know what agenda you have on React, but damn, man, calma, brother. T mods. I am from Saudi Arabia. Do you not see the flag right there? Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. أهلا وسهلا
I said I
مرحبا.
have no passport. My passport's literally there. I'm not showing you my picture. No, because
By the way, I don't advise you to show the picture because it has information that should be only to yourself.
yeah, exactly. But that's literally my passport.
And then people gonna track your sorry ass, and then you're finito, bro.
Yeah, and plus,
maybe show me when you pull up to the kingdom, you know.
no, and plus I have, and then obviously my visa is obviously it takes 90 days to sort. So yeah, I think I'm like a month in or something like that. I did it a few weeks ago, so obviously got like green checked and all that. So, but yeah, hold that, Wesley, mate. You've probably never even left your fucking bed, mate.
Man said you haven't.
That's not yours. Oh my God! Like, I can't
I'm telling you, he had something on you, bro. I don't know what you've done to him this week.
Bro, he's jealous of me, man. He's jealous of me.
I mean, to be honest, though, Wesley, I'm not gonna lie. One thing
I would show you the picture.
You are pretty fraudulent. You started this whole Bachi Baz bullshit, bro. Even though you probably don't even know what that means. So I kind of have to agree with Reacts on that one.
I would show it, but obviously, again, it has all my information on it. So yeah. Sorry, mate. Yeah, you can hold that, mate. You probably left. You again, like I said, you've never left your sofa, bruv. But no, man. What streams have you got coming up, Zia, bruv? Come on, man.
Yeah, probably heavyweight show in Thursday or Friday, one of the days, and then obviously I'm doing a video today on Jude, and maybe I'll do a show with Sammy, Saudi themed one, talking about Premier League ball or anything going on in the game. That's about it, really. Like nothing much until we get back to club football. Nothing much.
Yeah, man, this international break's it's going to be a long one. But I think from Thursday...
Well, we're nearly there, though. All it needs is like a few more days.
Yeah, but from Thursday, that's when I can start doing like previews again and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to probably do a preview on Thursday or something.
Yeah. But yeah, bless up to everyone in the chat, man. Yeah, we've got some boxing content there up. And we're also going to do another stream later, basically talking about that basically Liverpool must go on and win and run. So yeah. Also, by the way, chat, what also helps out push the stream out to loads more people is that once you've watched the stream, comment straight away on it. So do you know how you can watch streams back? Comment on the stream. Just put, I don't know, a thumbs up. I don't know, good stream. Whatever you want. Like, I don't know, Reacts. I don't like your opinions. Just whatever. As long as you look like stupid. If you put a comment underneath a stream after it's been ended, it helps push it out to more and more people. So yeah, big up to everyone, man. And yeah, we're gonna raid the stream for later. So yeah, we'll be live at 5 o'clock in a couple of hours. When's the boxing chat on? It's on the boxing channel, mate. we are going to be live for the boxing this weekend as well. So yeah, there's a big event going on.
Well,
in
there's
South.
an event. I think it's over here. The event, by the way, right?
Yeah,
There's a boxing here. I saw it on WeBook.
I
WeBook
know.
is the ticketing app.
Bruv, I want.
I saw it because
If this fraud goes, I swear I'm going to be.
it's what's his name? Benavides, I think.
David Benavides, yeah.
Benavides against Yarde or something. Yard.
Anthony Yard, yeah. You got David Haney on that card. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Who's this Saudi brother? Abdullah. Is that Saudi brother? Abdullah Mason? Well, Mason though. That's random. No, I need to search up this Abdullah Mason, bro. That Mason is not an Arab name. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's American. That's why. He's an American. Abdullah Mason. That's so random, bro. Now I need to go check out his ethnicity now. This is crazy.
But yeah, bless up everyone. And yeah, we've got boxing content coming out later as well. So we're, I think, less than 8 subs from 50 on that channel. So already. Bless up. Thank you everyone so much for coming on. Zia, bless up yourself as well. Bro, Wesley, mate, you just need to. Yeah, you need to. You need to go on. You need to just go on Indeed and apply for some jobs. In a bit, all take care. Up the Reds. Elise.
Ain't happening, bro. No.
And Liverpool are going to Budapest.
And the stream ain't happening. No. Bye bye.